welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe and all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. Now we are obviously taking a look at Marvel Legends, The Eternals, IKARIS from the upcoming film The Eternals. Now IKARIS of course is played by the Scottish actor Richard Madden, who you may recognise from Game of Thrones. Now anyway, getting back to the figure, he's a really nice figure. He is of course pinless, but we'll get into that in a minute. He comes with two open palm hands and this really cool alternate head. Whoops, just knocked him over there. Let's pick him up, put him back. This really cool alternate head where he is firing his cosmic energy out of his eyes. Now this is the only figure in the wave that does not come with a Gilgamesh Build-A-Figure piece, so he is a standalone figure. And there are 7 figures in the wave altogether, making it 8 with the Build-A-Figure. So as I said, he is completely pinless, which is really nice. Now these Eternal figures are really making the older MCU figures look a little bit outdated with the new molds and the photoreal technology on the faces, and obviously the pinless tech on the bodies as well. Now the details on his suit are really nice. There's this really nice metallic blue running all the way through it, and there's this gold kind of detail in here as well. Now the only thing that I did notice is that there is a little bit of the kind of scripture or something missing here, only from the artwork on the back of the box, and on the other side it kind of runs all the way down, and on that side it doesn't. So that is the only kind of thing that I've noticed straight out of the box, but the rest of the paintwork is actually really nice and all the lines are where they should be. There are really no complaints. Now the actual head sculpt as well, you just saw there, is again really nice. Now the photoreal technology on these figures is really good. Now IKARIS has got a whole bunch of superpowers. He's got strength, flight and the ability to project these cosmic energy beams from his eyes, as it says so on the back of the box. Now we are still to see the film, so obviously how and when he uses these powers is still to be seen. However, as a flying figure, you know, putting a little bend in the knee and kind of giving him like a hovering kind of pose is always cool. If you can put him on a flight stand, I always think that a flying figure looks better if it's in like a flying pose, so I'll definitely be kind of probably displaying him with this flight pose as opposed to the cosmic energy coming out of his eyes, but we'll have a look at how that head looks on the figure itself. So yeah, just having a play around. All the articulation is as expected. It's the kind of standard articulation you'd get on a 6-inch male figure, but yeah, I mean, all in all it's quite nice. Now the head's quite hard to pull off, and it does come with this ball joint, which is obviously a newer design, which means that getting the other head on is always quite difficult. Let me just take him off screen, I think, to actually really push that on, because that's not on properly. So a little bit of pressure and it goes on absolutely fine. And here it is. Here's his alternate head with the cosmic energy coming out of his eyes. Now I have seen on the internet people using this head sculpt for Cyclops and various other figures, so there is versatile, I suppose, and you could use it for other figures as well. And I think it's a really cool head sculpt. It's definitely one I'll use for sort of some figure photography, but probably not the one I'm going to display him with, just because the actual plain head is so nice, it's so well done, that it would be a shame to not display him with that kind of clean head. Let me just grab it so we can have a closer look. So yes, if you look, like, all the paintwork is where it should be, and it really does resemble the actor quite well. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use that one to display, and I'll use this one for figure photography or maybe on a Cyclops somewhere else in the display. So let me just put back on his neutral head, just like that. As you can see, it took a bit of pressure, knocked his kind of waist out a little bit. I'm going to put the closed fist hands back on as well, just because I think they look a little bit more menacing. Now I wanted to get to this figure first in the wave, just because he is the one that does not come with a Build-A-Figure piece. So if you are looking to build that Build-A-Figure, you're not going to need this figure in order to do that. However, you're not going to have the full Eternals lineup. Now obviously we've got all of the other characters in the wave, and obviously Gilgamesh is the Build-A-Figure, and then we've got the other 2 Target and Walmart exclusives as well. And it's really nice to see the guys at Hasbro kind of giving us a full team wave as well. It's a full MCU wave just covering the Eternals film, and this wave has obviously been leaked all over the internet for months and months and months, but was officially revealed and is now available from all good retailers. But as the first figure out of the wave, I'm really pleased with him. He definitely holds up against those store exclusives, and I'm not going to lie, it's definitely made me excited to get into the rest of the wave, and more importantly actually get to see this film and see what they do with the characters. Now there's not a huge amount known about this film at this time. We've obviously had a couple of trailers out and we kind of know who the big bad is, etc. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see, and these figures are definitely a great tease for that. But yeah, all in all, I'm really pleased with this IKARIS figure. figure. I think he's going to look really cool on the shelf, and I'm really liking the fact that all of their costumes are slightly different, but they've all got this metallic look, which is going to make them really stand out against other MCU figures in our MCU displays. So far I've not been disappointed with any of the figures that I've got to, and I can't wait to get to those last couple either. If you are enjoying the channel, then please do like, share and subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated, and I'll catch you for another 5-minute figure review soon. Oh, yeah.